Let's talk about that as a mezzo-soprano. Despite singing just great leading people like Carmen, you usually play second hand to the lead.
True.
Have you wanted to be the lead?
No, it doesn't matter. I think I think those roles are the better ones. You know, the ones who come out and sing, you know, so loud, all of this beautiful thing. But the character roles, the mezzos, are wonderful roles. They're the protagonists all the time, and they're the most interesting characters, I think.
You have so many interesting things over your time in this business. I think the role of women, working women, has changed dramatically.
Yes.
What have you seen as the most change that's affected you as a woman?
Oh dear, let me see. Not in opera.
No?
No, 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 no. I think opera just cares about the talent.
Male or female?
Male or female, black or white, whatever. It's the talent that counts. It's not, I don't think we have that, like the actresses are so happy today to get the female leads,
Sure.
and now they're writing roles for female. It's not that way in opera.
Very different.
No, it never was, I don't think.
Now, I think you have, we talk about working women and women having a balance, and you've been able to achieve that for so many years. You've been married to your husband 40 years, is that correct?
Yes, yes.
How have you been able to do both with a career like you have, spanning these decades, and having a life?
Well, I wasn't married at the beginning of my career, so I concentrated on my career. And when I found this was the right time, and of course he came along, and he was very special, is very special, and it was fine. And I think even if I were to get married young, you can do it. It's not, that's old wives' tale that, oh, you can't combine career and marriage. I'm sorry.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
What do you do to remain so youthful, though, because you have had a career that's spanned decades?
It's all up here.
I hear that all the time. When people say that to me, and that's the advice they give me, but what does it mean?
I think young. I act young. I am young. I am young. I will always be young. I will be older in the character roles, and I will do them, I hope, as best I can. But in my heart and in my mind, I'm young. I am young.
You're beautiful, too.
Oh, you are.
It's
You're
true.
beautiful.
We have something in common,
Right.
Lebanese ancestry.
That's why you're beautiful.
I like that very much. Talk to me a little bit about that. Did your parents, were they okay with your ambitions to be an opera singer?
No. My father was against it. He comes from the old country,
Sure.
from Beirut, and no woman goes on stage. Any woman that goes on stage is a bad woman.
With full makeup, by the way.
Right. And so somehow things came my way. The voice was there. And my family said, study, let her study. So he finally said, all right. And then when things started to happen for me, he was really in my corner. But in the beginning, no.
Was that hard?
Yes. I'm the 13th child in my family.
Wow.
And we all had our turns cleaning house and doing things. And I used to clean the house and listen to the Met Opera broadcast, and I would fantasize that I was on that stage singing. So it meant a great deal to me. And when he...
Where did you grow up? Where did you grow up?
Lowell, Massachusetts.
Oh, wow. Is that in London?
And I went to New England Conservatory. And
had you not been a singer, an opera singer, what would you have done, do you think? Was there ever anything else?
I think I would have been in the sciences somehow. Oh. Yes, I think so. I don't know what, but that interests me a lot.
If you had to give advice to a young woman about just life in general, what would it be?
Well, life, if you're want to be a singer or whatever.
Just in general, just
in
young
your
women
career,
to see.
Go after it, work hard, be dedicated, and don't give up. Don't give up and enjoy your life. We come around, this train goes through once and it never, you know.
All the things we worry about seem so silly, don't they?
It is, and I'm an older woman telling you this. It's true. It's not, nothing's that important. Nothing.
Is that true?
It's true.
Let me ask you something. Aside from your role, obviously, the role you play in Follies, what line kind of touches a nerve in you?
The line in Follies touches me a great deal when she says, never look back. Yeah.
Simple and
never look back.
Says it all.
Yeah, just You know the saying, yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery, today is a gift. That's why they call it the present. So never look back.
If you did have to look back and say one of the greatest moments in your career, what would it be?
Erica and Vanessa. And now Broadway. Follies. I'm having a great time.
This is really something different for you.
Oh, very different.
The audience, so different?
They're wonderful. We get standing ovation every evening, matinee. And they know when to laugh, they know when to clap. It's a wonderful show. It's a beautiful production, and we've had great people. Eric Schaefer is our director, and James Moore is our conductor. And the four leads, Bernadette Peters, Jan Maxwell, Danny Burstein, and Ron Rainis is my lucky charm.
Oh, really?
He sits at a certain side of the stage when I make my entrance. And from the first performance, he always grabbed my hand and kissed it 3 times. So I find it's my lucky charm, and I either look for him or he looks for me. I won't go on stage unless he kisses my hand.
I love that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
3 times.
Was there a low point in your career where you said, like, I don't know, this is just too difficult. I've got to forge ahead. I don't know if this is for me.
Yes, when I was doing all those recordings, one after another, and I was very, very young, and I remember coming home one night and I thought, I don't know if I can sing that phrase. It's so difficult. It's so difficult. And this is why I tell young singers to persevere, do it. I worked so hard in my studio apartment, and I got what I wanted out of that phrase, the interpretation. So, and that was kind of low for me. I thought, I'm going to give it up. I don't think I can do this. It's too much work, too much too soon. But I got over it.
And moved on.
Yeah, and moved on.
Any regrets that you have when you look back?
No, not at all. If I had it all to do over again, I'd do it the same way.